stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches.
It's
no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance.
Let's me sign in. We gotta play Marco.
Top of the food chain, right bottom, and handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got all in your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast, the 6'4s hitting switch.
Let's see what we got going on.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Fourth and inches.
Oh, okay, Marco got the Jaguars.
I got it down. She real vicious.
Unstoppable force. He 11-0. We gonna force some turnovers. We got a hot opponent. Be confident. Yeah, we gonna be confident. We ain't gonna insult about it. Yeah. He waiting on it too. Do my weekly. Time after time we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started. Great. Boy, stop. You ain't here. I'm the real truth. Hunters real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Jacksonville. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Man, how everybody tired, man.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go again with Pierce. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Oh, let's go.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Oh, come on,
man. 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him
quarterback time.
But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Pierce will try to pick it up.
Oh,
he appears to be about 2 feet short of 3rd and 3. He's in 4th and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Get my yard.
They'll try and run for it.
Close.
The 1st down at about the 38. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed.
And my whole team yellow, man.
Well, that's what's
Everybody
aggressive right there, but I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now the first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
You just got to get your player right.
Cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of
you can't even leave it. Everybody was gone.
We're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which have to keep the running back clean.
We'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
So them boys don't suck the ball on good play.
Gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. First carry for the State man, Breece Hall. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The pickup there, 5 yards. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Going across the formation, he finds Fryer.
Okay.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
I thought that was really going to
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
I did get some time.
Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they'll stop him after a gain of a to the 33. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Oh.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, this shit horrible.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Big boy.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Let's go, man. Let's make a play.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
Good D.
And it's incomplete.
Good defense. That was good.
And they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. And this
that's what's crazy about this game, man. The blocking,
maybe
man.
2.5 to about the 39.
Blocking.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third
Gatorade. They tired, man. Everybody yelling.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Ball again on 2nd down. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
That's the thing, like, I'm playing a little beta, a little Madden beta, and shit like that don't happen on that one.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have
the
been
animation
interesting
where
to
he
see
gonna
what they would
catch
have
it
done if they
regardless.
hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt,
Oh,
go for it, but as you said, they picked it up.
Get it. Good
And
play.
that is
Good
caught.
play.
Touchdown, Miami.
That man came up.
He's been doing this for
What
a
happened
lot
on
of
that
years,
play?
and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off
He
on that
was
one.
blitzing, but he just came straight up and yeah, that's crazy though. See, that's the thing with the game, man. That don't happen in real life. That man ain't finna just run up there. It wasn't even no running back in the backfield for your man to just come up like
on
that.
how far that ball traveled. Pretty impressive. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team
going one way. If he catches,
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's got another first down.
I thought that was a pick, but
the Dolphins 39. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Kamara try the right side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
Ooh.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, Pickett. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Oh.
On 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone.
Good stop.
It's
Good stop.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Maybe a little fortunate there. He was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As you watch that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa rolling to his left. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
It was close. I thought it was a pick. They're going to run up under there.
42. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
1st down, here's the run call. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman.
Just like.
Intercepted.
Of course, that's it. Anyway.
Have it here at their own 15. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
Oh!
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. But such a costly interception. Nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is.
Fighting for the
oh, come on. Oh, come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Yeah.
They had just picked it off. They fumble it right back. Looked over to both sides.
Get right back to him.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, type of a turnover.
Right.
You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Here's Pickett. And this one into the hands of Andrew downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Kamara up the middle. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram as the first half is winding down. And the Jags are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 and now on first down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I had to try.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point
game.
As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here. So it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This will be caught. Judy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. A 10th carry for Kamara.
Ain't no way you got the big
wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 12. Pickett, quick slant caught by Kirk. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 8 yards on the completion there, and now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Oh, come on.
A nice tackle on that play. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Pickett. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Christian Kirk from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Let's go. Let the man come back from 14.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Oh, man. Interference there, man. Oh, clogged up.
Are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively.
Man, run right to the
quarterback. Strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands.
Oh, you kidding me.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back from both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw.
Oh, come on.
Now he's hit on the
Get him up.
return. It's a loose football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
Oh, they're running. They go ahead and get another play going.
Interception, then really he's just too loose with a football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost.
Oh, they ain't call. Usually they go ahead and call what's the name? It looked like his knee was down though. Let me go ahead and give me a play.
Runs it back. Game assaulted away. Fumbles on the return.
Ah, man, you can't play. Cold out there.
Down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Bro, we can't complete a pass.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee he's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
What is going on, man? It ain't that damn hot in Florida. I'm tired, man. I don't know what it is. There we go. Hold on to it. Yeah, man, all my players orange. Yellow and orange.
On 4th and 10. Here's Tua. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
Let's go here. Great defense.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite of a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 21.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever.
Come on, man.
Half defensive back that plays passes.
Ain't in a position to not go.
We just saw the linebacker make that block. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs
my boy 63 didn't block nobody.
Multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Yes.
Across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this.
And he's going to bull his way into the end zone.
We needed that. We got to play defense.
James
This shit cool.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to get a score back.
Oh, yeah, that is crazy. That did happen on the drive.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
4th quarter, let's go.
Another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Sanders now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped.
That's it.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Xavier Howard. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big
Little
horse
bitty
charge
hole.
up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Here's Pierce. Gonna be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Walker going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. It is intercepted at the goal line. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Pickett back to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be out right at the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him. This is his time to shine. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach.
He got the 1 seed right now, Lowell. Don't let him off the hook.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. I dare say Rodgers' numbers would be larger, but remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. But graduated the Naval Academy, and back then you had to serve your 5-year hitch. before you could go on and join the NFL.
From just shy of midfield.
Oh, that's me.
Completes it to Kirk over the middle.
Come on,
and he's
baby.
got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. A gain there of 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. A man who's been busy this half.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
That's crazy.
Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Jaguars are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn.
That should at least have to get 3 out of there. Last one.
Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Here's Freiermuth again. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. But correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Looking to pass. Tua. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
Oh.
Midfield before going out of bounds.
Oh, illegal touches. Oh, come on, man.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A give to Kamara running right. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Kamara. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
You need a big play. Big play.
Here's Pickett. And that's knocked away and
give me the interception.
An example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Fairbairn is good.
All we needed was a chance. Let's go.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough? Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now.
He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That was clutch.
Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge game, and that turns things around.
That nigga ain't got no timeout.
Tagovailoa.
Go!
Oh! That's going to wind up incomplete.
Come on, baby.
Quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch it now.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Fucking hold him, man. Now they got to run time off the clock, man.
Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there.
That's stupid. That's crazy, man. Done that right there.
Now on a 2nd and long after the hold. 2 to throw. Flush to his right. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Tua.
Ooh.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked in and incomplete. Comes down to this.
Do it all right here.
And they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense. Every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
One final try for Tagovailoa. Picked off by the former first
good game. That's hard, though. That was hard.
Have just about sewn up this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber?
That's some bullshit.
It's beyond stunning to me.
And I know.
We're used to that with maybe a quarterback.
He was open and that was good. Yeah, that was good.
I can't believe it was
Absolutely. If you would have told me this would be an ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Jags, the streak continues as they push their mark.
All right, so we didn't get the dub, but that was a hell of a game. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, that was a good game. That was a good game. All right, we good there, man.